This is Tyler Gage. Tyler Gage is the co-CEO, co-founder of a company called Runity, but that doesn't stop there. That's like just the surface, the tip of the iceberg of what encapsulates Tyler Gage, what you guys do on a greater scale. Tyler, tell us why are you here right now talking to me? That's what I want to know. Why are you here right now?
Thank you, Ryan. Well, I'm here because I'm passionate about entrepreneurship, and me and my best buddy Dan started Runa as college students. So we're very passionate about spreading this story that as college students, you really have no limit on what you can crack. There's a lot of rigid ideas of what we need to do as young people, but with the right passion, the right spirit, and the right partners, there's no limit to what you can accomplish as a young person.
What prepared you to basically be the co-founder, co-CEO of a large drink company called Runity? Ding! Right? What happened basically to get you to where you're at now, or even to get you to where many people that you're going to be talking to on college campuses are thinking, I'm sitting here in a chair listening to a guy. I'm not out there starting a business. Yeah. What do I need to do to get to where you're at?
I mean, we had a weird start that way because I studied languages. I studied linguistics. I took not a math course, not a science course, and I took one entrepreneurship course my entire time at college. So my path wasn't on how can I create a business. I mean, I basically got lost in the Amazon and lost in my goal of supporting these farmers in these native communities. So it was that mission that really drove the business. And I think that's where I see a lot of entrepreneurs being successful, and really what fueled our growth is we didn't start with this idea of wanting to do something and then trying to find a reason to do it. We started with the passion. We started with this deep desire to help these communities in the Amazon, and then we taught ourselves, as we've been trained to do as college students, how to get the right tools, get the right resources, and figure out how to build a business from this place of passion. So I think what college taught us was how to ask the right questions, how to know what we don't know more than anything else, and how to build partnerships and be resourceful. We knew that if we didn't have the support and engagement and encouragement of a big community around us, from beverage executives to president of Ecuador, if we didn't have that community, we couldn't do what we wanted to do.
The biggest mistake that someone can make when they're sitting listening to you, or they're exploring their passion and putting it to practice in a startup or their own business, biggest mistake that they can make.
Biggest mistake. I mean, I think the biggest mistake is not going for it. I see a lot of young entrepreneurs in particular that think they're not prepared, they're not ready, they don't really know how it's going to pan out. But especially as a young person, you have nothing to lose. If you try something and you fall flat on your face, the lessons you learn and the experience you have is unparalleled. And especially in our culture, people respect that person who's willing to go for it. Right. And even if you fail, you tried. You tried, and you have that energy, you have that fierceness that people really respect to it. Mm-hmm. So I think the biggest risk is to try and keep it to yourself, be hesitant, and not be ready just to jump off the deep end and go for it.
Why is sustainable business, but also sustainable environment, so important to where businesses need to go into the 21st, 22nd century?
Totally. I think as young people, we've grown up in a world that has a lot of problems, a lot of issues, and we're a bit disillusioned, where we don't really want to do things that are slightly better. We want to break the mold. We want to do things that can really shift entire industries, entire conversations, and not try and tack cause marketing or a charity on top of what's really just a business. So what's been inspiring about Runa is it's given us the platform to do business in an entirely new way. Not do business just to do business, but with the goal of helping people. So we've been able to combine this deep mission we have to support these communities in the Amazon with a very rapidly growing business. And that baseline, that opportunity is resonant with our generation.
Tyler Gage, you're going to be speaking all across the country, I have no doubt, and inspiring millions of people. The question is, are you guys going to bring him to your campus?
I really hope so. I'm excited to come inspire some students and share the story of Runa. So thank you so much for your interest and your support.
Go buy Runa.